Welcome back to our ongoing discussion. In our previous video, we started unpacking the concept of the nice guy syndrome. Today, we delve deeper into understanding the traits and behaviors that define a nice guy. At the heart of this syndrome is the universal trait of seeking validation from others. Everything a nice guy does or says is, at some level, calculated to gain someone's approval or avoid disapproval. They avoid conflict like the plague, always working to keep their world smooth. They believe they must hide their perceived flaws and mistakes. These men are afraid that others will get mad at them, shame them, or leave them if some mistake or shortcoming is exposed. This constant search for the right way to do things is another defining trait. They're convinced that if they can only figure out the right way to do everything, nothing should ever go wrong. And let's not forget their tendency to repress feelings, viewing them as a waste of time and energy. These traits, while seemingly benign or even positive, can lead to a complex web of issues, but that's not all there is to the nice guy syndrome. When it comes to relationships, nice guys often exhibit certain patterns that are worth noting. They strive to be the antithesis of their fathers, particularly if they perceived them as unavailable, angry, or flawed in significant ways. They seek to carve out a different identity, one that is separated by a chasm of difference from their paternal figures. Unusually, nice guys tend to feel more at ease with women than with their male counterparts. They have few male friends, often stemming from childhood conditioning. They seek validation from women, convincing themselves they are different from other men, steering clear of traits they perceive as negative: anger, selfishness, abusiveness. In the realm of needs, nice guys often struggle to prioritize their own, viewing it as selfish to do so. They place others' needs before their own, a self-imposed virtue. And in a twist of emotional dependence, they often make their partner their emotional center, their happiness tied to their partner's. All these behaviors are driven by their core belief system and not necessarily by their actions. Many might wonder, what's wrong with being a nice guy? The issue isn't with being nice per se. The problem lies in the deep-rooted beliefs and behaviors associated with what we've come to know as the nice guy syndrome. You see, these so-called nice guys have been conditioned to believe that their niceness is a ticket to love, a guarantee to have their needs met, a promise of a smooth-sailing life. However, the reality is often starkly different. This misconception about being a nice guy can lead to a life riddled with dissatisfaction and unfulfillment. It's not about the outward behavior that's readily observable, but about the internal belief system that drives these men. So, being a nice guy isn't about being nice at all. It's about a flawed belief system that can lead to dissatisfaction and unfulfillment.